Hello students, welcome to Vedantu NEET English. I am Miss Gopika, your own biology master teacher. I hope I am audible, visible and the presentation right behind me is visible. Please let me know in the chats if we are live. Yes, all of you are sending me the time. Ma'am, it is this time. Ma'am, it is this time. Right? I can see the time, students. Relax. Sometimes things happen. Okay, studio got exchanged. That's the reason. Okay, it's not purposefully that I make it late. Yes, are we live? Oh, yes, we are live, right? No patience only. If I ask you people to like, you will not like at time. You will not do any of this. But you'll keep asking me to do things. Yes. Hello, hello. Ready? What are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? Yes, tell me. Which chapter? Awesome. Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you so much. All the watch in my class, all the clocks in my class. Thank you so much for letting me know the time. Okay, we have started the class, so now we'll start. Okay, so today we are going to do human health and diseases. This is a very, very important chapter right now at this point of time where all of us are falling sick very regularly, right? Now, if I notice last month itself, I had fallen sick so many times. That is because of the climate change. Like right now in Bangalore, morning it's sunny, in the afternoon it's raining, in the evening it's cold, in the night again it's hot. Now, what happens? My body is not able to adapt to so many seasons in one day, right? It's not just one climate, it's so many seasons itself in one day, because of which very important chapters, human health and diseases, you have to know how you can protect yourself from such diseases and maybe, take small precautions. Now, every time we'll not be able to, now cold is like my sibling. I cannot live it, and cold cannot live me. Now, in this situation, we cannot do anything, but we can maybe increase the immunity a little. Okay, ready? Happy birthday, Tanuja. Yes, so many birthdays and all. Did you all mark your attendance? Quickly mark the attendance and then we will start the class. Okay, let's start the class. Ready? Chalo, okay. So, we will start. Now, what is health according to you? See, for some people, it might be that, ma'am, I'm physically able to do all my tasks. That is what is health for me. I do not care about my mental health. For some people, it will be, ma'am, mentally I should be doing well. Even if physically I'm a little weak, mentally if I'm doing well, that is health for me, right? So, health is wealth, but it is not your definition. According to WHO, what is health is important, okay? All of you tell me the definition of health. It is basically you have to be physically, okay, you have to be physical, mental and social well-being. So students, this is a NCERT plus RNA series, because this chapter usually we always read through NCERT, because there will be some symptoms that will be mentioned in between the lines of NCERT. Questions will come from there. So to make sure that you do not miss on that, I have added the NCERT snip. At the same time, I'm going to write as well. So simultaneously, your reading plus writing will happen in this class. You do not have to go later and read NCERT. Only when you're doing the entire chapter as a revision, do it. Otherwise, for today, your NCERT reading also will be done. Okay? Chalo. Okay, all the wishes. Yes, Tanuja is very happy. All the wishes has come. Now, let's get back to the class. So, physical, mental and social well-being. That means what? According to WHO. So, this is what WHO tells, okay? This is according to WHO. Okay, World Health Organization. They are telling that if a person is just physically healthy, that does not mean that a person is healthy. According to WHO, you have to be physically healthy, you have to be mentally healthy. That means your peace of mind should be there. How you behave with another person, how you are as a person, how you, treat another person or whatever it may be, deal with something, that is your mental health, right? Nowadays, lot of people talk about mental health, including celebrities talk about mental health, because over time we have ignored mental health. So WHO is telling, if you're not mentally healthy, then your physical health is not a health at all. Then socially, that means now so many students are in a class. Imagine one student or some random person is continuously using bad words, abusing words, or talking negative about the teacher, or talking negative about the whole thing, that means that person is not socially healthy. So next time you meet a person like that, you have to tell them that you are not healthy. Then they might argue, telling that no, I am physically healthy, I am going to gym, I am doing that, but they are not socially healthy. So your definition of health should be physical, mental and social well-being. Are you all with me on this? Yes, are you all with me on this? Okay, now how do we attain this health? Yes, how do we attain this health? No, you can attain this health by, first of all, students, food, what you eat also determines how you behave also. You won't believe this, but yes. Okay, balanced diet. Balanced diet. Now, why did I say that? If you what you eat also depends on how you behave. That is, if you have noticed, okay, if you're a person who continuously eat fast food and you go to a place and you order a food and you realize that even a few minutes delay irritates you. A few minutes delay in the food irritates you. Why? Because your circadian rhythm, or your entire rhythm is according to fast food. That is, you order, within 7 to 8 minutes it is delivered, or 7 to 8 minutes you're getting it in front of you. But at home, when your mom is cooking, she might take half an hour, she might take 1 hour. That time your patience level changes. You start abusing, you start getting irritated. That is why, because your food, the way you eat the food, the schedule that you follow is like that. Okay, clear or not, students? So your food matters. Then students, your physical exercise, right? Whatever exercises you do. If you're not a person, if you you do not move at all, you sit in one place the entire day, that makes you mentally also stressed. Okay, then if you have not taken vaccination on time, then there is high chances, okay, high chances that you get sick as well. So your vaccinations. Okay, got it? These things have to be mainly in your mind. Now, the most important thing is your personal hygiene. What is it? Your personal hygiene. If you're a person who does not take care of yourself, you do not get well, or you do not do, like, what to tell, you do not take bath regularly, or your everything is a mess by itself, you will know that your personal hygiene also is a fail. Or you now students, I don't know how many of you have seen documentaries or videos where a person who is going through depression, you would have noticed that their entire house will be very dirty and they will not feel like getting up from the bed. How many of you have noticed? How many of you have seen it? Yes, thank you so much, Madhumati and Tanuja. How many of you have seen such videos where they show about people who do not are in chronic depression or maybe treated with depression? They do not feel like cleaning. That is because all these things are connected with each other. Okay, got it now, all of you? Now, the next thing that NCERT says, see, generally we understood what is health. Okay, ma'am, we understood what is health. Now, what does the NCERT want you to know? NCERT want you to know that how do you get a disease? Right, what is disease is what NCERT want you to know. Dis-ease. Students, from the term itself, see, if I split this word, what does that mean? Dis-ease. That means you're not in your comfort zone. You're very uncomfortable when you're in disease. Yes or no? You're very uncomfortable when you have a disease. Yes or no? Now, I have from past 1 month, I have a throat infection that is going on. So that's why nowadays I take breaks. Okay, whenever I feel like my throat is not able to do anything much more than this, I usually take a break because I am not feeling comfortable talking for a lot of time. My voice crack after some time. So that means what? I am not at ease. I am not at my normal thing. That means I am at an uncomfortable stage. So dis-ease means we are not at ease. Is this clear to all of you? Yes. Is it clear? Let me see. Okay, yes, all of you are marking attendance also, very good. Okay, now few lines of NCERT is there that we will see, like where they talk about the genetic disorder, where they talk about lifestyle. Here itself I just mentioned in simple words, so you will understand this. Now students, how is a disease caused? What are the causative agents of a disease, or who is the reason that a disease is caused? All of you tell me in the chat. A disease is caused because of a bacteria. It could be a fungi, it could be a virus, it could be a protozoan, it could be a helminth. But all of this, who are they? They are all pathogenic in nature. Yes or no? Pathogenic in nature. Pathogenic in nature. That means what? They are disease causing. Okay, they are disease causing. They have the ability to cause an infection to you. It could be a bacteria, it could be a virus, it could be a pathogen, it could be any of this. Okay, but what are they? They are pathogenic in nature. Got it? So this disease or this uncomfortable feeling is caused by different types of people. Who are these different types of people? It could be a bacteria, it could be a bacteria, it could be a fungi, it could be a virus, protozoan, helminths. Are you going to study all of this today in this class? Yes, of course, you are going to study all of this in class. Okay. Yes, pathogen that causes disease. Okay, pathogen that causes disease. So this is what the general idea is about. Now, students, there is conditions where, how do I say, a genetic disorder has happened, right? Like Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, or cystic fibrosis. Such kind of different, genetic disorders have come. It could have come from the parent. At the same time, AIDS, HIV also, sometimes it's come from the mother to the child. Now, at this position also, a person is called deceased. But do understand that this is not because of their fault. It's a genetic disorder. It is a change in the chromosome that has resulted in them. But still, they are uncomfortable. They are not functioning normally. From a healthy person, they are functioning different, right? So that is the first line that NCERT is trying to say. So let's see what NCERT is trying to say. Is this visible, students? Let me see. Yeah, visible, no? So open your NCERT and keep. If you're not fine, if you're having, like, ma'am, I cannot read such small letters, open your NCERT. I will keep reading. Just go through the NCERT, okay? Now see, health for a long time was considered as a state of body and mind where there was a balance of certain humors, okay? This is according to, Ayurveda and all of this, how they used to believe it, okay? This is what early Greek thinkers like Hippocrates as well as Indian Ayurveda system of medicine asserted. It was thought that person with black pile belonged to hot personality and would have fevers. This idea was arrived at a pure relative thought. This is like I'm reading Shakespeare's novel, okay? Got it? Shakespeare's novel, but it is none, you don't have to know all of that, okay? Now, the discovery of blood circulation by William Harvey using experimental method and demonstration of normal body temperature in a person with black bile using thermometer disapproved the good humor. So, entire thing got disapproved. You do not have to know all of this, okay? So, look here. Here is what you know. Health is affected by, what are the things that could affect the health? First thing is a genetic disorder. Do you agree or not? I want all of you to talk to me, not talk to your friends, okay? Talk to me because I am standing here to meet you people. You talk to each other means then what is the use of me standing here? So all of you talk to me, keep answering the questions. That's the only way you will study. Otherwise, online class will always remain as an online class. If you want that offline feeling, you should be connected with the teacher. You should answer the teacher. Got it? So yes, keep talking to me. Don't talk to yourself. You can talk later on WhatsApp and other things. So genetic disorder, that means what can affect health? I told you, first thing, genetic disorder. That is deficiencies with which a child is born and deficiencies, defects which a child inherits from the parents. So it could be inherited or later in the stages also sometimes it can happen, like cancer and all. It's not a genetic disorder. I'm just telling. It's an entire health condition by itself, right? Health condition by itself. Yes, exactly. I was very happy. I was just checking today, Teachers' Day, we have Human Health and Diseases Part 2. So you can all meet me on Teachers' Day. Let me see what's the surprise that you guys have. Okay, I know it's an online medium. You cannot do anything. But offline, I have such amazing, beautiful memories of Teachers' Day. So it's a nice day. I love Teachers' Day. So yes. Now students, deficiencies is the main reason that a disorder and that is a health can get affected. Next could be infections. Okay. Next could be infections. Got it? Yes. Next is infections. Next, the last thing or the third thing now, right now, okay, right now at present time it's been trending, or it's been you know, the talk of the town is about people's lifestyle. Have you noticed during our parents' time, right, back then in our parents' time, we never heard gym, we never heard about, maybe yoga we have heard, but we have never heard about gym, we never heard about marathons and all that. But nowadays it has become a trend, right? Everyone is at the gym, everyone wants to exercise. That is because we have all come to a desk job. That is, if I'm sitting now, if I'm preparing for the class, I sit at a stretch for 2 to 3 hours. Now imagine I consume food and I sit at stretch for 3 hours. None of the like normal metabolism in my body happens. But before, back then in times, farmers, now imagine that was our grandparents, okay, many of them were farmers, many of them had shops. They used to do physical labor, right? They used to have lunch, they used to maybe take a 1 hour nap. After that, they used to go back to the farm, or they used to go back for some physical exercise. Now during those times, the diseases was completely less. But now at the present time, where everyone is at AC, you know, rooms and cubicles and sitting for hours and hours of job, lifestyle has changed, okay? So lifestyle including food and water, we take, rest, exercise, everything, okay? Just lifestyle you can remember. So students, here according to NCERT, what you need to know, yes, according to NCERT, health, okay, health can be affected by genetic disorder, okay, genetic disorder, yes or no, by infections, okay, by infections, and third thing by what, students? Third thing by lifestyle. Yes, lifestyle, okay. Yes, so even when you're preparing for NEET, make it a habit to go for a walk in the, you know, evening time. No matter however busy your schedule is, try to take 10 to 15 minutes and go for a walk. This way, because you're also sitting at one stretch, right? In coaching centers you'll be sitting, or in YouTube classes you'll be sitting at one stretch and you'll be learning, no? Now that will also cause a problem in your health, okay? So always make sure that you walk, okay? Take a walk, take a 10 minutes walk. Got it? Chalo. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is health can be affected by a genetic disorders, infection and lifestyle. Okay, now types of diseases. Ready? Yes, lifestyle. Very good, very good. Okay, all of you marked attendance? What is Hema telling? Moonlight. Don't do moonlight walk. Now, types of diseases, students. Two types of diseases, they are further divided into. Okay, so first one is called as congenital diseases. What are they called as? Congenital diseases. Congenital diseases. Okay. Second one is called as acquired disease. What is it called? Acquired disease. Now this acquired disease is further divided into, okay, acquired disease is further divided into communicable, or infectious, and non-communicable, okay, non-communicable and non-infectious, okay, non-infectious. Got it? This is the classification. Yes, very good, very good. Oh, Rani, everyone is answering. Very nice. Now, congenital means what, students? That is a disease that has come by birth. That is a genetic disorder, right? That is by birth the kid or the child has this disorder. So, congenital means it is by birth. Congenital means the disease is by birth. But acquired, from the term itself you understand, in the lifetime, right? In your lifetime you get this. Okay, in your lifetime when you are living, right, you after birth you didn't have any issue, but on a longer period you end up getting any of this disease, that will become acquired disease. Okay, yes, non-communicable, communicable. Very good, very good. Okay, now students, by birth, can you tell some diseases? All of you have learned principles of inheritance. You should be able to tell the disease and also the chromosome number change and everything. Congenital disease, that means the diseases that is caused by birth. I will write few examples. Okay, so many are there, like Turner syndrome, Okay, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, like this, multiple genetic disorders. All of you can tell one genetic disorder's name because you have studied in principles of inheritance. So Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, like this, Klinefelter's. Okay, Klinefelter syndrome. All these are congenital. That means it has come from birth and it is a genetic disorder. Yes or no? Yes. It even an oh yes, very good. All of you are telling one disease. Very nice. Okay. So all these diseases are actually the diseases that has come from genetics because of the change in the genes. Okay, or the chromosome number. Got it, all of you? Oh, why is everyone laughing? What happened? Okay. Yes, Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, all this has come. Now, communicable or infectious disease, non-communicable or non-infectious disease. Can you all tell me communicable diseases? Yes or no? Students, communicable diseases means what? From the term itself, you understand that if I have an infection, okay, if I have an infection, this is me, okay, and this is a healthy person. Okay, this is a healthy person. Now, from an unhealthy person or from an infected person, if the disease is transmitted to a healthy person, that will be called as infectious disease. Okay, infectious disease or communicable disease. That means your normal, common cold. Okay, cold, then flu, influenza, your H1N1, flu. Okay, you can write COVID. So many things that will be that is coming from a healthy, infected person to a healthy person. All this is called as communicable or infectious disease. That means these diseases have the, these diseases can get spread. Okay, these diseases will get spread. So, do I write it here for all of you? Okay, these diseases, okay, spread. I'll just write spread. If I write it here, yeah, I think I'll write it here. Choosing color, writing in one place is my biggest problem. Have you all noticed? Spread from infected person to healthy person. Okay, healthy person. Now, how can it be infected? Ma'am, it could be infected from, yeah, now Mpox is there. No, my God, Harshine, don't remind me. It gives me the memories of COVID. Remember, in COVID starting, people used to tell it's a very dangerous one. It's a very dangerous one. Now, Mpox is going like that, okay? It's like everyone is talking about it and I'm very scared that not another lockdown can come because of this, okay? So, this is, okay, this one spreads from a infected person to a healthy person. Yes. Okay, infected person to a healthy person. Now, obviously, non-infectious or non-communicable means what? The disease is there, but it is not going to spread. Now, diabetics, can it spread from one person to another? It will not spread. No, AIDS cannot spread. Cancer cannot spread. So, these kind of diseases where it will not, okay, go to another person, non-infectious is example AIDS. Okay, cancer. These are two common things that you have to study in this chapter. So, I am taking same example as well. Now, students, people used to have a very wrong notion about AIDS back then, that, oh my God, we cannot touch a person who has AIDS. We cannot hug the person who have AIDS. We cannot eat food with them. But all that is wrong, right? AIDS will not get spread like this. All of you know it by now, I believe. Okay, I'll be teaching it further, but still you should know it by yourself. Got it? Okay, drink water, all of you. Who? WHO. Okay, got it? Who is asking me? Yes. Okay, AIDS, cancer. Now, any deficiency that you have. Now, I have calcium deficiency. You have vitamin B deficiency. Someone has vitamin D deficiency. Now, will it get spread because we are holding hands? No, of course not. Okay. So, that kind of deficiency also will change. Got it? Yes or no? Chalo, okay. Very good, very good. Okay, done. 1 second. Yes, now I did not get your question, Rudra. Okay, got it, ma'am? Done? Did I write? Okay, cancer. Okay, any deficiencies? Now, look here. Okay, when you go here, see, when the functioning of one or more organs or systems of the body is adversely affected, okay, adversely affected, characterized by various signs and symptoms, we say that we are not healthy. That is, we have a disease, okay, that is an unease, okay, disease situation. Now, diseases can be broadly classified into infectious disease, okay, infectious disease and non-infectious disease, okay, infectious disease and non-infectious disease. Clear? Chalo. Now look here, diseases which are easily transmitted from one person to another are called as infectious disease or communicable disease. Okay, two words are there, remember both the words. Now, infectious disease are very common and every one of us suffer from these at some time or the other. It's not such a big thing also. All of us go through the phase of having cold, having not cold, all that will go through that. Now, some of the infectious disease like AIDS are fatal. What? Some of the infectious, students, here they are talking about infectious disease like AIDS. They are talking about only when there is a mix of blood, okay, don't get it confused. When there is a mix, okay, when there is a mix of blood, or you know, you have a sexual intercourse with this person and some liquids are getting mixed, that's the reason why they have told blood, not by touch or anything, okay. So that we will change the statement here, okay, we will not, we'll write it here. 1 second. Otherwise, students will write this. Okay, let's just write cancer. Okay, vitamin deficiencies. So here they are telling, see, infectious diseases are very common and every one of us suffer from it. Some of the infectious disease like AIDS are fatal. So here what are they talking about? They are actually talking about if there is a mix of fluid, right, like blood is getting mixed or semen is getting, that kind of situation, AIDS is infectious. Otherwise, by touch it will not come, like how you can get it through common cold, no, that kind of situation will not come. That's the reason I wrote AIDS there, but here NCERT is telling like this. Now, among non-infectious diseases, you have cancer, okay. Cancer is a major cause of death. Drug and alcohol abuse also affect our health adversely. So AIDS, again, by your use of drugs and all of that, blood gets mixed, any blood transfusion happen, then there is chance of transmission. Otherwise, talking to them, you know, shaking hands with them, that way it will not come, okay. That kind of notions used to be there, but now it's not there. Ready? Yes, ready. Yeah. Okay, weightage of this chapter. Sukanya, this chapter usually has good number of weightage. 4 questions. Okay, last time also 4 questions came. 5 to 4 questions is usually. That means 16 to 20 marks you can expect from this chapter. Big chapter, no? So what they do is they give you little different types of symptoms. They'll ask you to identify the disease, or they'll give you something else. They'll ask you to identify. Okay, that way. Got it? The chapter has a good weightage. Okay, good weightage. So do not forget that. Yes. Done? Okay. Now, students, common diseases in man. We are going to study a lot of diseases. Now, some of them are bacterial diseases. Okay. Few of the bacterial diseases that we are going to study. Bacterial diseases that we are going to study in this chapter. Oh, 2 people are writing with me. I'm going to wear glasses, okay? My eyes is paining. 1 second. What an all problem, students. Okay. Oh, I cannot see you. Nice. All of you have put fire emoji. Very nice. Okay. Ready? Yes. I think glass is fine, no? Yeah. Okay. Done, ma'am. Pakka. Okay. So bacterial, some of the bacterial diseases that we are going to talk about is going to be, okay, today we are going to deal with typhoid, okay, pneumonia, these are the two bacterial diseases that we are going to learn. Other than that, we have cholera, we have many other diseases which you don't have to study. Otherwise, you only have to study these two right now according to your NCERT, okay. Then in fungal disease, virus you have common cold, protozoan you have malaria, then like that we will just go through it, okay. I just left it here, so we'll go through it. Abhijosh is teasing me with the glass specs emoji. Okay. Yes. Students ready? Typhoid. Now all of you know about typhoid, okay? All of you know about typhoid. Now typhoid is causative. So we'll do the same way. Last time all of you remember, I write the causative agent, I write the mode of transmission, and then we write the symptoms, then over, okay? Over. So first one is causative agent. I want answers quickly in the chat box. Causative agent. That means who is the one who is causing the typhoid? Right? Who is the one who is causing the typhoid? Salmonella typhi. Okay, don't tell me, ma'am, I did not underline and all. Now everything I cannot do together. Okay, so Salmonella typhi is the one that causes typhoid. Now typhoid, how is it transmitted, or mode of transmission? Right, mode of transmission. How is it transmitted, student? Obviously from contaminated water and food. Now you eat pani puri outside, then you come to class and tell, ma'am, I'm not feeling well. You ate momos from outside, you ate something from the street food vendor, and you notice that okay, nice. Is it a compliment, or should I feel bad about it? Evening star, okay. Is it fine? Is a compliment? Okay, now what is going to happen, students? If you eat from side vendors, whoever is standing there, and then you're just consuming from them, then you have chances of getting typhoid, because it is going to come from contaminated, okay, contaminated food and water. Food and water, H2O, okay, H2O. Should I write water? It will be so weird that one chemistry formula is dancing around in the biology class. Water. Got it? Yes. Now what is the symptoms? Normal symptoms. Not normal symptoms means regularly you will have fever, you will have chills, you will have abdomen pain, because obviously the food, the contaminated food has entered through your mouth. It has entered through your mouth. Now through that it has gone to your intestine, it has gone to your abdomen, and obviously it is going to affect that. Pain is going to come, right? Now at very extreme cases, you can also have intestinal perforation. That means holes will happen, okay? Holes will happen in your intestine. Now when holes happen in your intestine, everything that is outside will try to get inside, okay? Everything. Oh my god, Diksha ma'am's timing, you see, students, okay? Look at timing. Even NASA will not have this much timing. She came exactly when I told H2O. Like proper chemistry teacher, no? Dil ki chemistry teacher, everything ki chemistry teacher she is. I chumma told H2O here, and she already heard it from Punjab. Students, be careful when you do wrong. When I write wrong equations, please tell me and give fast, okay? Diksha ma'am is checking our class. Oh. Yes. Is this clear? Be careful, chemistry teacher at watch. Now, what is the symptoms that you will get? As I told you, fever, chills. Yes? Okay. Students, because you consume the food, right? You consume the food. This is your oral. Through your oral, so now you will not have hand pain or leg pain because of that. No, you will obviously have abdominal pain. So be careful when you write the symptoms, okay? Don't chumma write, because that time you forgot, okay? That time you forgot which is the you know what is the kind of symptoms. You will write leg pain, body pain, back pain. You consume the food, obviously you should have abdominal pain, okay? Right? Yes. If I hit you on your face like this, if someone slaps us here, will you have pain in your knee? Patella will be paining, obviously not. So I have seen students writing leg pain, hand pain, back pain, because they forgot the symptoms. So don't, please think, okay, please, you are eating food like this, leg pain, how it will come, okay? Yes. symptoms. Okay, symptoms are going to be what? Fever to 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, now, so students, it's going to be sustainable fever, like the fever is going to be for the long time. Okay, fever is going to be for the long time, not for a short time. Then you will have chills. Okay, then you will have abdominal pain. Okay, abdominal pain. Then at very, very severe cases, okay, severe cases, you will have intestinal perforations. Intestinal perforations, that means holes in the intestine which will actually allow the intestine to come inside. Okay. Body pains, got it? Yes, very good. Yes, we are going to come to that. Intestinal perforation. Now, if it is very, very fatal, okay, if it gets very fatal, then the person will die. But again, it's not, yeah, see, with fever only, headache, chills, pain, all that will come. In that, something that you have to specially remember is abdominal pain. Okay, abdominal pain, loss of appetite. Okay, so you want me to write all of it? The students know one less work they won't give. Headache, loss of appetite, okay. Now in severe cases, intestinal perforation. Okay, got it? Yes. Yeah. All this we have done. Okay. Yeah, lesions in intestinal wall, Rani, same thing only, perforations will happen. Okay. This one will start, you know, like obviously these people are going to take all the nutrition from our body. You know, after some time they will start making holes in the intestine. Okay. Perforations will happen. Is this clear? Now students, how do I know that I have typhoid or not? By the help of, it is confirmed. Okay. Confirm, I'll write it a little more above. Confirmed by Vidal test. Okay, confirmed by Vidal test. Okay, this is the confirmation. Now, vaccines are there, which if you want, I'll write TYR21 and all that. But you don't have to know the vaccines. Vaccines are definitely there. Now, what happens, students? Understand that this, you know, there's a story of Mary Mallon. Okay, Mary Mallon. Okay, this lady was a carrier of typhoid. Okay, what did she do? She carried typhoid for the longest time of her life. She was a carrier. Okay, so she was a human carrier of the disease, which is very unusual because she was a cook in very, very prestigious, like, you know, prestigious means like in king's house and all that. Okay, my history is not historying today. So yeah, in kingdoms and in empires and everywhere. I'm just telling now random words. I'm not able to remember what I wanted to tell. So basically she was working in, you know, houses. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell. She was cooking. Okay, she was cooking, and what she did was, she was a carrier of typhoid for a very long time. She had fever, she had abdominal pain, but she never agreed to take rest. So what she did, she kept contaminating houses after houses, and she kept preparing food for many people, and she almost infected, according to the number that I saw, it was 62 people were infected, out of which 3 people died. Okay, and then at one point people understood that, okay, wait a minute, this lady is the one who is affecting everyone, and they quarantined her for around 26 years of her life, and then she died alone. Okay, got it? Yes, brain is braining, but history is not. I'm not able to tell the word. Palace, students, palace. No, not that word also. I wanted to tell some word, okay? But I'm not able to remember that word, so yeah. Okay, so got it? So she was a human carrier of typhoid, and she infected around 62 people, out of which 3 people died. Now this is again an approximate number, and then she was quarantined for 26 years of her life, and then she died alone. So that means she was potential carrier, and she kept carrying the disease. Other than treating it, she kept carrying the disease. Okay, got it? Yes. So this is the reason. Yes. Now understood? This is all about typhoid. Just check your NCERT. Anything did we miss? Constipation, extreme cases, yes, done. Viral test, done. Causative agent, done. Yes or no? Okay. TY21. Kolakari it seems. Okay. TY21 is there. Is one of the vaccines that if you can remember. Okay. If you can remember, please remember this. Otherwise also no problem. It's not given in NCERT, so they'll not ask you the question. This is the one. So students, you have to check on your house help also. If you have a housemaid and you notice that she's not doing well, please ask her to go consult a doctor. Now what happens is, because of their situations, they'll feel hesitant that okay, if I take a rest then I will lose that 1 day salary, so let me just continue the work. Now what will happen, such kind of infections will get passed on. Got it? Yes. Now we will go to NCERT line by line. So this is mix of RNA plus NCERT. So next time I'll change like this. Okay. Yes. Now students, see, Salmonella typhi is pathogenic bacterium which causes typhoid fever in human beings. These pathogens generally enter the small intestine through food and water. So contaminated food and water is the mode of transmission. Okay. With them and migrate to the other organs through blood. Obviously understand, any bacteria, any virus, any pathogen that enters into your body will definitely migrate with the help of blood. Okay. With the blood only it will go everywhere. Now look here, sustained high fever. So that's why I told you sustained is important, because now in pneumonia or in your malaria, you will notice that the person will have 3 to 4 days fever, then again it will stop again 3 to 4 days. Okay. Yes, incubation period is around 7 days. That is, again it can go up to 3 weeks. Now weakness. Students, what is the symptoms? Weakness. First you will have a lot of like tiredness you will have, then you will have extreme stomach pain. Okay. Constipation will be there, headache, loss of appetite, and are some of the most common symptoms. But the most identifiable symptom is sustained fever. The person will constantly have fever, okay, for a very long time. Now some of the common symptoms of this disease: intestinal perforation and death is at extreme cases. Okay, extreme cases. This may also occur. This time a lot of people died because of dengue. Okay, it got very fatal for some people. They had some organ failure and all that. So we cannot tell. Sometimes it can actually get very fatal. Okay, I like it, Dinesh. Okay. Dinesh made a new series for me. Yes, intestinal perforation, death may occur in several cases. Typhoid fever could be confirmed by Weidel test. Okay, Weidel test, a classic case in medicine, that is Mary Mallon. See, one line of NCERT also I haven't skipped. Okay, Mary Mallon, nicknamed as Typhoid Mary. So now people started calling her Typhoid Mary. Is worth mentioning here. She was a cook by profession and was a typhoid carrier who continued to spread typhoid for several years through food. Okay, now here I'll just write incubation period. Again students, incubation period is not very fixed. Okay, it can go from 1 week to 3 weeks also if the case is very fatal. So I'll write the entire time period. Okay, I'll write the entire time period, that is Typhoid Mary. Because of one bacteria, look at her life. Okay, now also people are studying about her. Incubation period is from 1 to 3 weeks. Yeah, where is Sony today? Sony was the most excited and he ran off. She ran off. Yes, where is Sony Mohan in the class? Yes, next one, pneumonia. Ready? Yes, you should know about your friend, students. She was infected. She would have had some contaminated food, obviously. Like she goes to different places. No, she would have had contaminated food from somewhere. And then from there she carried it for a very longer time. Okay, chalo, let's do the next one, students. Here, causative agent. Okay, causative agent Students, I don't know how many of you know pneumonia can be caused by both virus and bacteria, but in your NCERT you have to learn about bacteria. But in case virus, you have to know it's adenovirus. I have taught you in microbes chapter. Okay, microbes chapter. So it is lung related issue. No, pneumonia will affect the lung. So if it is a virus that caused pneumonia, it will be called as adenovirus. The causative agent can be adenovirus, pars virus, etc. Now we are going to study about bacteria. Okay, that is your Haemophilus influenzae. Okay, Streptococcus. Ma'am, give publishment in next class. Okay, sure. Okay, both of you, I'll give you patent also. Yes, ready? Yes, Streptococcus pneumonia. Very good. So, Streptococcus pneumoniae. Pneumonia and what? Haemophilus influenzae. Okay. Haemophilus influenzae. Got it? These two are the bacteria that causes pneumonia. Now, mode of transmission, students. How is the mode of transmission? Quickly tell. Mode of transmission. Mode of transmission can be from an infected person in the form of droplets. Okay, droplets, that is from an infected person you will get the disease. Okay, infected person you will get the disease in the form of aerosols or droplets. Aerosols, that is, imagine a person who had pneumonia. Okay, like coughed or sneezed in front of you. They did not use a handkerchief or anything, and you were looking at them and smiling like this. It fell on your face, and you used that, and through some way it has entered your nostrils and it has gone up to your lungs. Then there is chances that you will get pneumonia. Got it? Yes or no? Is Sony there or not there? What are you people telling? Sure. I'll give punishment in next class. Okay. Yes, sharing utensils or sneezing or by any method. Okay, or sometimes even when they touch some object, that is very common. Okay, when they touch an object, now the doorknob, you are opening the same doorknob, then other person also is opening the doorknob. The second person is infected. Their hands had sweat or anything like that, or they have wiped their droplets with the help of the hand, and they are touching the doorknob. You also went and touched, and you touched your nose. That is, through some way it has entered your body. Then only you will get the infection. Okay, if you've touched it and immediately you go wash your hands, then there is no problem. But by some method you have let it enter through your nostrils, then it is going to be a problem. Got it? Got it, all of you? Yes or no? Quickly. Now, what is the symptoms of this disease? Extreme symptoms can come, but normal symptoms, we'll start with the normal, then we'll go to the extreme. Okay, symptoms will be, here also students, fever is common. Okay, chills are common. Now, as I told you, this will affect your lungs, right? This is going to affect your breathing. Yes or no? Now, during this time, what is going to happen? You will have extreme cough. You will have extreme cough where your sputum can be yellow to greenish color. Okay, yellow to greenish color. Is it clear to all of you? Okay, your sputum can be yellow to greenish colored. That is when you have to be careful. Okay, you have like sustained cough for a very long time, even if you do not have fever at the fever, like you're not having fever, but you have extreme cough and your cough sputum is darkish yellow or greenish color. You have to understand you have an infection in the lungs. Okay, you have an infection in the lungs. Got it? Yeah, headache you will have. My God, these people really have headache. Okay, headache. I know why you people are telling me to write headache, because if you forget any of the symptoms, no, for all the diseases you will write headache and keep. Okay, okay, that's the main plan. I understood, like how my students wrote body pain, no, body pain, neck pain, leg pain, like that. You people are planning to write headache for every disease. That's why you're focusing, right? Ma'am, please write headache for everything. Okay, so fever, chills, cough, headache. Now, at extreme situation, the nails will start turning bluish in color, bluish to grayish in color. Okay, so the nails, extreme situation this is, will turn bluish to gray in color. Now students, alveoli, the air sac, everything will be filled with mucus as well, okay? Otherwise you will not have cough. You will not have cough like that if your alveoli is not filled with mucus. That also is there, which we will see now, okay? Now, what else is there? What else is there? Did we miss something? Just look at NCERT and let me know. Yes, bluish color, done. Now, how do we diagnose this? Any idea? Okay, mucus is filled. That you have to understand. Okay, otherwise I'll write it here. Otherwise again they'll cry. Ma'am, headache. Mucus filled in the alveoli and in the lungs. Okay, normally just write lungs also, it's fine. Now students, normally like basic test will be done, okay, basic test will be done by physical method, like we'll understand. Otherwise chest x-ray will be taken, okay, chest x-ray will be taken. Chest x-ray will be taken to confirm if this person has pneumonia or not. Done? Okay, yes, lips will turn into bluish, again at very fatal situation. Nails and lips, okay, nails and lips will turn into bluish grey color. That is because lack of oxygen, students. Alveoli has got, mucus has got filled in the body. Obviously oxygen is not able to get easily exchanged. So whenever oxygen is lacking, now if you go to colder regions, if you go to like Manali or Ladakh and all, you will notice that as you go to higher altitudes, there's less oxygen. So automatically your lips will turn first whitish, and then it will start slowly turning bluish. Now, if you have seen, if you have seen a person who has passed away, okay, in few hours, their entire body will start turning greenish blue in color. Why is that happening? Because the organs are not getting enough oxygen. So, similar situation will happen because the mucus has got filled in the alveoli, and because of it, oxygen will get lacked. Got it? Okay, very simple thing. Okay, now students, normally physical test will be done that this person has fever, and if they have extreme cough, normal tablets and other things will be given. But if they notice that this kind of situation come, then they'll go for a chest x-ray. Got it? Yes. Now here, look here, and I told you virus, if it is caused by a virus, it will be called as adenovirus or pars virus. Here, time being for NCERT, you have only bacteria. Okay, now bacteria like Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenzae. So, Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenzae are responsible for the disease called pneumonia, okay, in humans, which infects the alveoli or the air-filled sac. Okay, alveoli or the air-filled sac of the lungs. As a result of this infection, the alveoli gets filled with fluid, leading to severe problem in respiration. The person will find very difficult to breathe. Okay, very difficult to breathe because full fluid has got filled. Okay, now the symptoms of pneumonia includes fever, chills, cough, and your headache. Okay, your people's headache. Okay, in severe cases, the lips and fingernails. The lips and fingernails may turn grey to bluish in color. Okay, a healthy person acquires the infection by inhaling the droplets or the aerosols released by an infected person. So, the mode of transmission is not by contaminated food or anything, it is directly from an infected person. The aerosols or the droplets has come to us and we have inhaled it, and because of which we got the infection. Okay, now it could be because of sharing glasses or utensils with an infected person. Now students, other bacterial diseases are dysentery, plague, diphtheria, cholera are some of the other bacterial diseases, but luckily you do not have to learn it. Done? Okay, can I get some water? Okay, now they'll be like, ma'am, we cannot give it to you. Okay, yes, and chest x-ray, exactly. Now just give me 1 minute. Yes. Done? Got it all of you? Okay. So here students, cure also will be analgesics will be given, tablets will be given at the first stage, then only vaccine. But normally it is usually done in the very primitive stage itself. The cure will be done, like, because cough, every person will understand, no? When a person is coughing continuously, they'll understand. And pneumonia, high chances that it comes to little more older people, okay, little more older people, because their body immune system is little low, and if there is infection from another person, the older people will sustain it for a longer time. Pneumonia can sustain for a longer time. Okay, done. Now students, common cold. Now we will go to which disease? Virus. Okay, virus. Ready? Yes. Common cold. Sorry students, because of my throat pain, I have to keep drinking lukewarm water. That's why I keep going and taking water. I cannot take it in the bottle. Okay, yes. So common cold students, this is caused by who? By virus. Okay, so who is the causative agent? Causative agent. My one and only favorite, rhinovirus. Okay, rhinovirus. Okay, this is my most favorite virus because this never leaves me. Okay, at whatever serious situation, rhinovirus never leaves me. So rhinovirus is common cold, first virus that you're going to study in this chapter. Okay, now students, mode of transmission. Obviously, mode of transmission is, again, it can be from droplets, it can be from aerosols, it can be from touching a non-living object as well, be it from sharing the same pen. I sneezed and someone else took the pen, or someone else sneezed, I took the pen, both of us have common cold. It will all spread everywhere, and at the same time, if they're not using tissue papers or anything like that, at these situations it is very easy. Transmission is very easy in the form of droplets. Okay, droplets, aerosols, whatever you want to tell. Okay, even from doorknobs. Okay, and any object, transmission can happen. Okay, because common cold is the most easiest thing to transmit. Yes or no? Got it all of you? Okay, now how is it going to affect students? It is going to affect the respiratory tract. Okay, it's going to affect the respiratory tract. Symptoms. Okay, you will have extreme sneezing. Okay, sneezing, headache. Now runny nose. Okay, runny nose. Sneezing is the first symptom. Okay, first it starts with the sneezing. Now what is going to happen? Like if you're waking up in the morning, there is normally very, like, I think majority of the people have around first 5 minutes of sneezing. Yes or no? Have you noticed? Okay, like you keep sneezing and then after some time you'll be fine. It's because the whole night the fan was there, AC was on, because of it we get sneezing. That is normal. But if it is common cold, the sneezing will be for the longer time. Entire day you'll be sneezing, and whenever you're outside also you have a chance of sneezing, because if you have dust allergy and also common cold, then that means you have won a jackpot in your life. It is a double dhamaka situation. Okay, take care of yourself. So sneezing, headache, runny nose is there. Now in extreme situations that can lead to fever, but otherwise normally it will end here. Okay, normally it will end here. Head pain, it seems. Okay, headache, okay, runny nose. Then students, what is going to happen? Again, in extreme situations you will have an upper respiratory tract infection. Okay, upper respiratory tract infection. You will be out of breath. Okay, you will be out of breath automatically. By sneezing continuously you get very tired and you feel very hungry as well. Okay, but now upper respiratory tract infection, where you will have throat infection, where you will have sore throat, all this will be the symptom. If it goes little more fatal, usually in the steps you will understand that you have common cold. Okay, now the question to all of you, which I have asked before also, why do we get rhinovirus over and over again? Now Madhumita also was telling that ma'am, rhinovirus is my favorite also. Why do we tell this over and over again? Because according to our immunity, our body is supposed to hold a memory of rhinovirus every time it comes in, but every time it comes we get affected by it. Why is that, students? Tell me the answer. Why is that? Yes, quickly. Answer. Should answer fast. Why do we get affected every single time? I'm going to wait for only this one question of your answers. After that, I will not wait. Difficulty in breathing, yeah, same thing dear. Upper respiratory tract infection, you will have difficulty in breathing, you will have sore throat, you will have tiredness. Automatically from sneezing only you will start feeling tired as well. Okay, tiredness is normal and it will recover in incubation period is around 3 to 7 days. Yes, very good. Who is that? Tanuja has told the answer. Okay, that is students, this will last for, okay, it will last for 3 to 7 days, up to 1 week it can go. Now as Tanuja told that every time rhinovirus come, why are we getting affected? It is because every time rhinovirus comes as a different variant. Okay, that is, it will keep changing its variant. Variants keep coming. Okay, different types of variants come, and that is the only reason why our body is not able to fight it every time. See, it definitely fights, but it's not able to fight extremely. Okay, extremely it's not able to fight. Okay, that is main reason is because every time rhinovirus is going to come as a different variant. Okay, now students, there's no confirmation test or anything. Normally they'll give you a allergic tablet or a cold tablet and then you will be cured of it. Now test or anything, nothing like that. If you have extreme severe respiratory tract infection, then you will be doing a scan and other things, or your blood check will be done. Otherwise normally you will get to know it's a common cold. Done. Okay, done. Yes, see, look here. Many viruses can cause diseases in human beings. First one is your rhinovirus, that is represents one such group of virus which can cause the most infectious human ailment called the common cold. Okay, common cold. Now you know why this is dangerous, even though we are all telling it so fine, like Dinesh, body has a memory of rhinovirus, but every time rhinovirus comes in a different variant, then body cannot fight with it. Okay, body will still treat it as the first primary thing. Every time it comes, body will use maximum energy to kill it. The first time I'm going for a war, I will take 10,000 soldiers with me, right? Because I do not know who is the enemy. But if I already have a memory, within 10 or 15 soldiers, I will know that, oh, this fellow, no, I can kill him. So what happens? Every time body has to keep fighting for this, but that time, every single time new variants will come. Okay, so it will keep continuing. Got it? Keep continuing. Now students, look here. Common cold is dangerous. Why? Because if a person has AIDS, imagine a person has AIDS and that person is getting common cold, then it is going to be very dangerous in that person because the immunity is completely damaged. Yes or no? HIV cells affect the T cells and they're going to kill the T cells. During this time, if a person gets common cold also, it can go very, very severe. Okay, so they infect the nose and the respiratory tract passage but not the lungs. So the common cold is characterized by nasal congestion, that is, you will not be able to breathe. Okay, you will not be able to breathe because of complete mucus, or you will have runny nose, any one of this for sure, and discharge. Okay, sore throat, this is what I had. Or this one is because that roughness you will feel, no, you will feel that crack, and every time you're trying to talk you will have the pain here, which I right now have the pain here. That is because I had common cold, I had cold for a very long time, so because of that my throat has infection, sore throat. Okay, cough is there and headache. Okay, cough, headache. Again, this is cough and headache also students, severe situation, but tiredness is for sure. Okay, tiredness is for sure. And all the allergic tablets, if you notice, normally they have that dizzy feeling. Okay, they have that dizzy feeling to kill the allergy. They will actually first take you down and then they will do the allergy. So first you will fall down, then only allergy will go. So which usually lasts for 3 to 7 days. Droplets resulting from cough or sneeze of an infected person are neither inhaled directly or transmitted through contaminated objects such as pen, book, doorknob, computer key, table, anything that is around you, all of that. Okay, yes, who all are prep for NEET? Whoever is in this class right now. Students, I'll write here some more things. All these notes you will get it on Vedantu NEET English Telegram, and we also have our WhatsApp channel, Vedantu NEET English WhatsApp channel. Okay, yes. No, rhinovirus went. Okay, Rhinovirus went, only throat pain is left. Rhinovirus did not take the throat pain and go. Rhinovirus is like, I'll give you a deposit until I come next time, until we meet next time. Let this deposit be there. That is the sore throat. Okay. Yes. Malaria. Ready? Okay. What and all questions you people have? One NTA itself you people are. Chalo, ready? Thank you, Madhumati. She's continuously making sure the target is reached. Okay, let's start. Malaria. So students, many other viral diseases are there, like your dengue is there. Okay, here you want me to write. Students, last time I taught dengue and chikungunya. This time I have no idea if they are going to give or not. Okay, dengue. Okay, chikungunya, then polio. Okay, all these are viral diseases. Okay, many other viral diseases are there. Now malaria. Okay, malaria. Okay, so malaria, students, malaria causative agent. Now wait, let me just see if I have one more slide. Otherwise we'll write here causative agent, because we have a host, no? Okay, chalo, done. Here students, malaria, what is the most thing, I mean, what do you know about malaria? First tell the causative agent. Causative agent. When I taught you biological classification under sporozoans, okay, sporozoans under protista, we learned plasmodium. So malaria is caused by plasmodium. Which plasmodium? Actually 4 types are there, okay. Plasmodium, all the types I'm going to write. Ovale, okay, vivax, plasmodium malariae, plasmodium falciparum, plasmodium falciparum. Okay, these are the different types of malaria. Very good, very good. Who told the answer? Tejaswini, Tanuja, many, Rudra, awesome. Okay, Tejas, very good. Okay, students, malaria is caused by Plasmodium vivax, but here you have to study 4 other types. Okay, malariae, L. Okay, malarial. So, ovale, vivax, malarial, falciparum. In that, falciparum is the most dangerous one. Okay, the most dangerous one is this one. It can be very, very fatal if you have malaria falciparum that has caused the disease. Okay, malaria. But other things are also there, but they're not that fatal. But falciparum is the most fatal. Out of this, vivax is the one that causes the most common malaria. Okay, most common malaria is caused by Plasmodium vivax. Okay, so we are going to talk about Plasmodium vivax. Now understand, there is a pathogenic or a causative agent, and then there is a vector. Now what is the difference between these two? What is the difference between these two? That is, see, your Plasmodium vivax is the causative agent. That means if Plasmodium is there, that person is infected. Now what is a vector? The person who is going to carry this infection to another person. Got it? Another person. So here students, causative agent is going to be Plasmodium vivax. Okay, Plasmodium vivax. Now the vector, okay, vector is going to be female Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquito. Now many students have a tendency to write that malaria is caused by mosquito. How dare you tell mosquito causes malaria? One I will give you, that mosquito, no. Normally it is flying around here and there, that will come and cause you malaria. No, that is a vector, that is carrying the infection and coming to you, right? Like your delivery boys from the hotel, he's bringing the food to you. So will you tell he's the hotel? he's coming and you'll be like, oh, hello hotel. You'll not tell like that, no? So same way, mosquito, how many times I've told this, you know, still students will tell. I think, I don't know, somewhere I had asked, what is the causative agent of malaria? Ma'am, female Anopheles mosquito. Moe for Plasmodium vivax, all the infection he is causing, and credit goes to the mosquito. Okay, so vector is female Anopheles mosquito, causative agent is Plasmodium vivax. Got it? Yes, the carrier of the carrier is different word. You should use the word vector. Why? Because carrier does not have a stage inside them. Carrier is not helping in the multiplication process, but vector is actually going to help. Okay, vector is going to actually help. That is, vector is going to have a stage inside them that is going to actually increase the infection. Okay, now example in malaria, you will get to know that the gametocytes, right, are formed in the host, that is in man, but the fertilization will happen in the mosquito. Carrier means what? He is just carrying from one place to another place and dropping it there. He is not multiplying it. He is not bothered about what I am carrying. That is your housefly. Okay, housefly. Got it? Yes. Okay. Yes. Only some people are, you know, using the laughing emoji because they are scared ki what if YouTube charges them for the laughing emoji. Oh my god, I used 5 laughing emojis today. Okay. Very scared there. Yes, so this is done. Female Anopheles mosquito. Don't give the credit to Anopheles mosquito. Give it to vivax. Okay, vivax is the causative agent. This is the vector. Now host is who? Hum. Okay, host is man. Okay, so this is the digenic parasite. That means it needs two people's help to complete the life cycle. Okay, one is the vector mosquito and one is the host man. So the gametocytes will be formed in the man and the fertilization will happen in the mosquito. Okay, fertilization will happen in the mosquito. Is this clear? Now this one I'll tell you this. What is that? Symptoms and all later. First we will do the chart. Okay, chart. So we will draw 2 boxes and we will write what is happening. So in this one is going to be man, this is going to be mosquito. Okay, this is going to be mosquito. Yeah. So what is going to happen in man is what we are going to start. Okay. Yes, host is human. Okay, now look here students, what is exactly going to happen? Very simple. A mosquito who has Plasmodium vivax inside them, that is who infected mosquito has come and bit a healthy person. Okay, now let's go back here. Imagine this is, okay, this is a man, okay, this is a human, okay, this person is healthy and this fellow is infected. Okay, this fellow is infected. Now what has happened? This infected fellow got infected from another infected mosquito. Now one mosquito came, he bit this man. Okay, he bit this man and now this mosquito is going to infect this healthy person. Okay, understood? So from an infected person it is coming. Okay, got it? Yes, we are going to draw the mosquito. See, this is the mosquito. Look here. Now look here students, man and mosquito. So from an infected mosquito, okay, from an students, what is going to happen? It is man only is given in your NCRT. You go fight with NCRT. Okay, man, woman, everyone will get infected. Okay, those who haven't liked the session, quickly like the session and mark your attendance, and those who haven't subscribed to the channel, do it. Okay, so look here, now an infected mosquito, okay, outside say we'll bring the mosquito, okay, infected female Anopheles mosquito has affected this man, okay, affected this man, human. Okay, now in this man's body what is going to happen? There is going to be release of sporozoites. Okay, now I told you they have a spore like stage, no? So the sporozoites, what is it called? Sporozoites. Students, the sporozoites came from the mosquito. Okay, remember like this, the mosquito had the infection, they had sporozoites saved in their salivary gland. The moment they came to a healthy person, they used the sting and the sporozoites entered the man. Okay, now the sporozoites enter the man. The sporozoites is directly going to go to the liver cells. Okay, it will go to the liver and it will start rapidly multiplying in the liver. Okay, schizogeny, you don't have to know that, yeah, but rapidly multiplying in the liver, and it will lead to the liver cells breaking open. Okay, it will lead to the liver cells breaking open. So in the liver cells, the sporozoites is going to go. Which color do you want me to draw sporozoites? Okay. Okay, sporozoites went in. Now what are they going to do? They are going to break open this liver cells. Okay, or you can tell hepatocytes. Liver cells, you can also call it as hepatocytes. They will break open this liver cells or rupture the liver cells, and they will release themselves into the blood. Okay, they'll release themselves into the blood. Got it? So here what is going to happen? Rupturing of the liver cells. Rupturing of hepatocytes I am writing. Okay, hepatocytes. Hepatocytes means liver cells. Now students, the ones who ruptured and opened, where are they going to enter? Definitely they are going to enter into the bloodstream. Yes or no? So these people are going to enter, the next stage that they are going to go is into the RBC. Okay, these people are going to go into the RBC, and in the RBC what are they going to do? Same thing they will do. They will do rapid multiplication. Okay, rapid multiplication, and they will keep breaking open the RBCs as well. So as they enter the RBC cells, okay, as they enter the RBC cells, okay, the sporozoites will enter. Okay, from here they would enter the bloodstream, like that they'll get into the RBCs. In the RBCs also they will rapidly multiply and they will rupture open the RBC. Okay, they'll rupture open the RBC. When the RBCs rupture open, okay, when the RBCs open, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? This will lead to, okay, here rupturing of RBC. Since here this time there is going to be a release of an enzyme called as hemozoin. Okay, hemozoin. Now until this hemozoin gets released, fever and chills will not happen. Okay, when this RBC rupture open, that is when hemozoin is going to release. That is going to cause fever and chills. That is going to cause fever and chills. Is this clear or not? Clear or not? Okay. This is going to cause the symptoms of fever and chills. I'll not write symptoms, I'll write causes fever and chills. Is this clear? Easy? Should I do it once again? Listen to me carefully. If you understand the cycle, this is going to be very, very easy. Okay, are you all with me on this? Okay, okay. Students, we tell schizogony. Okay, here schizogony, schizogony, that is breaking, burst opening, which you don't have to know. If somewhere you see that word, don't get confused. That basically means rupturing. Okay, okay. Sab clear hai? Okay. Still, infected mosquito has come. Okay, the mosquito has come. The mosquito had what? The mosquito had sporozoite. Okay, it went and infected this man. Okay, this mosquito came and infected this man. This man was sleeping peacefully, but Papa, it got infected. Now what has happened? The moment the sporozoites enter the man body, it will directly go into the liver. Okay, okay, it will directly go into the liver. In the liver, it is going to rupture the hepatocyte. That means it's going to break open the liver cells. How? By rapid multiplication. It's going to continuously keep increasing in number and it will break open the liver cells. When it break open the liver cells, it will get into the bloodstream, and through the bloodstream, it will reach the RBC. In the RBC also, it will enter the RBC and it will keep rupturing. Okay? Yes, very nice, Madhumita. Okay? Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much. So, it will go into the RBC, students. RBC also, the cells will continuously rupture, and here also the sporozoites are going to come out. Okay, this will lead to the release of hemozoin. Now, understand that this rapid multiplication is not just to break open the cells. They are forming their gametocytes. They are forming their gametocytes. To form their gametocytes, that is the male and the female gametocytes are formed. But our host body will not allow fertilization of this. Okay, fertilization of this. Oh, then Rohit, you can try drawing. Okay, you can try drawing. Yes. So what is going to happen, students, here? Understand that rupturing of RBC will happen, that will release hemozoin. This hemozoin will cause fever and chills. Now understand, all this multiplication happened, right? All this multiplication happened because they wanted to form their gametocytes. Okay, because they wanted to form their gametocytes. Wait, I'll write it here. Or let me take it this way up. Okay, now we'll go to the mosquito's body. So from here to the mosquito's body, what has entered? Gametocytes have entered. Yes, clear? Yours is worst and you're judging other people. This is like one blind leading another blind. Is it? Okay. Okay, listen here, students, this gametocytes, okay, zytes. Now here what is going to happen? Gametes are formed in the man. Okay, gametes are formed in the man. Now these gametes have to get into the mosquito. So the mosquito will come and bite this person. It need not be the same mosquito, it can be another mosquito. This mosquito will come and bite, and it will take the gametocytes with it. Okay, now there's gametocytes fertilization. One second. Okay, gametocytes fertilization. No, fertilization will happen in the body of the mosquito. Fertilization will happen in the body of the mosquito, where the gametes will combine with each other. Okay, combine with each other, and it will combine to form what? It will combine to form sporozoites. It will combine to form sporozoites. So understood from where the sporozoites came? Okay, okay, sporozoites, understood? Yes or no? So only punishment is there, okay? Punishment is there for coming late. Next time I'll give. So this sporozoites will now be formed in the gut of the mosquito, okay? This is going to be formed in the mosquito's gut, okay? So this sporozoites fertilization will happen in the gut of the mosquito. Gut of the mosquito, gut of the mosquito. Now what is going to happen? This sporozoites will move, okay, move. Now listen to me carefully, all of you. Look here, look here. Now here, let's say, okay, one minute, give me 1 minute. Okay, now students, look here. In the sporozoid, that is in the mosquito. Oh, exactly. Okay. Yes, listen carefully here, all of you. I'm going to draw, maybe, I don't know, 1 second, students. Let me also check your NCERT. I think they haven't used those words like oocyte and all that. Okay. Yeah, it's not used. Okay, just look here, just understand here. Look here, now students, this is going to be different stages, okay? Microgametocytes, macrogametocytes, different stages are there, then it will reach up to oocyte, okay? We are not going to go through all the sites, but just understand development is going to happen, okay? Development is going to happen in each of the stages, okay? Each of the stages development will happen. Now after development, when it reaches the oocyte stage, it will rupture open and this will move, okay? This will move to where? Move to the salivary gland from the gut, This is all happening in the mosquito's body, okay? Now, from this stages, this is different stages, okay? But stages are not mentioned in your NCERT. So, from different stages, once it reaches the oocyte stage, it will rupture open, and this one, no, the sporozoites will go all the way up to the salivary gland. Okay, it will go to the salivary gland and it will stay there. It will stay in the salivary gland, then wait for another person and poke another person. This is the cycle that it continues. Okay, this is the cycle that it continues. So, it will go up to the salivary gland of mosquito. Salivary gland of mosquito. Got it? Clear so far? Yes or no? Done? So, from the gut of the mosquito, it will move all the way up to the salivary gland. So, it will store the sporozoite in the salivary gland, and it will wait for another healthy person. As soon as it meets, as soon as it finds a person, what will it do? It will immediately go and infect the person with the sporozoites. That's all. Okay, that's all. Now, the cycle will continue. These sporozoites, okay, these are the, okay, this sporozoites will again continue the cycle. Is this clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? Here, this cycle will keep continuing. Okay, this cycle will keep continuing. So, this is the whole cycle. Okay, this is the whole cycle. From the infected mosquito, it has come to the man. From the man, it has gone to the liver of the man. There, rupturing happened. Then to the RBC. In the RBC, also rupturing happened. That released hemozoin, which caused fever and chills. Now, all this rupturing is happening to form the gametocytes. Gametocytes are formed in the host body, but the fertilization will happen in the mosquito's body. Okay, fertilization will happen in the mosquito's body. So, this is mosquito. Okay, mosquito, this is man. Okay, this is in man. So, now what is going to happen? Fertilization has happened, sporozoites was formed. This sporozoites will be in the gut of the mosquito. After rupturing and getting matured, they will move all the way to the salivary gland. Okay, in the salivary gland, they are going to store it. So, always remember, question will come, where does the fertilization happen? You have to tell in the gut of the mosquito. And where does the storing happen? It will happen in the salivary gland. Done? Okay. Any doubts? Ask me now. Students, we have to take a kuti lunch break, okay, sometime. I'll go have something, and even you people have something. Then we will continue. So, when do you want me to take? Just let me know. Okay, now or after some time. Yes, no doubts, no? So, students, understand this portion, no? This portion I can call it as the pre-erythrophytic stage, that is the blood erythrophytic stage and pre-erythrophytic stage. So, here what is happening, no? This sporozoites actually, when they go to the liver and they become merozoites. Okay, merozoites. This is all like more in depth is there to learn. So, this becomes the pre-erythrophytic stage, that means before the blood cells. Okay, before the blood cells. After that becomes the erythrocytic stage. So, here, from here it becomes erythrocytic stage. Here this becomes pre-erythrocytic stage. I am not writing it there because it will get too confusing. But just remember, when it goes to the liver, it is pre-erythrophytic stage. When it goes to the RBC, it is erythrophytic stage. So, this merozoites only will go to the RBC. Okay, done? Yes. Yeah, sure. Harshan has no blood. Okay, he's telling we'll finish the lecture then have. By then, if I faint also, no problem. Ma'am, it's okay, ma'am, you faint. Okay, this is the NCERT diagram. Look here. So, here, mosquito. So, when the mosquito bits, I cannot see here, infected. Now, what is going to happen? It is going to enter the liver cells. From the liver cells, it is going to rupture and that will get into the blood. In the blood, what is going to happen? They are going to understand they have already made their female and male, okay, gametocytes. Here, this will release the hemozoin. Now, here, hemozoin will get released and that causes fever and chills, and that's how a person knows that, okay, wait a minute, I have fever, okay. now this male and female will fuse together, they will form, the gametocytes will fuse together in the female mosquito's gut, okay, in the gut, see, in the gut, and the development takes place in the mosquito's gut. From the gut, it will move all the way to the salivary gland. From the salivary gland, again the mosquito will bite, and this cycle will keep continuing, okay. So this is mosquito, and here it is human. So it needs two hosts, okay, two hosts. Yes. I'm good, Manikandan. How are you people? It's been so long I met my DNA students. I really miss them. Okay, I'm full time on RNA now, and RNA students are happy. Yes. Chalo, okay. Now, students, I have to write the infection. Shall we do it from NCERT? After that, maybe we'll write it here. If place is there, here we'll write it, okay? I wrote off here this. Then we'll write the symptoms, okay? We'll go through NCERT now. Let's see what NCERT is telling. Some of the human diseases are caused by protozoan. So the malarial disease is protozoan. Okay, very nice. You might have heard about malaria, a disease man has been fighting since many years. Plasmodium, a tiny protozoan. Okay, Plasmodium, a tiny protozoan is responsible for this disease. Different species of Plasmodium, vivax, malaria, falciparum, ovale, all these are different types of malaria, and in this the malignant malaria is going to be Plasmodium falciparum. Okay, it is the most serious one and can even be very, very fatal as well. Okay, now look here, let us take a glance at the life cycle of Plasmodium. Plasmodium enters human body as sporozoites. Okay, that is infectious form, spore form, infectious form. Okay. Now, through the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito, the parasite initially multiplies within the liver cells. Okay, first liver cells and then attack the red blood cells. So, from here it starts erythrocytic stage. Okay, AC venter. One second, students. Okay, let's see Madhumati if we'll reach. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sure, Manikandan. So now students look here, it will affect the red blood cells resulting in the rupture. The rupture of RBC is associated with the release of toxin. What is the release of toxin? Toxin, I think by mistake I told this one. Okay, toxin is released, that is hemozoin. Okay, here it is there, hemozoin. Okay, which is responsible for chill and high fever recurring every 3 to 4 days. So here it is not a continuous fever. Okay, here what happens, it stops, starts, starts. So the person knows that, okay, wait a minute, I have some problem. That is because it is recurring every 3 to 4 days. Got it? It is recurring every 3 to 4 days. When a female Anopheles mosquito bites an infected person, these parasites enter the mosquito's body and undergo further development. That is, the fertilization will happen in the mosquito's body. The parasite multiply within them and form sporozoites that are stored in their salivary gland. So this is important. Many students write stored in the stomach. No, fertilization happens in the gut of the mosquito. Storage happens in the salivary gland. Please do not make this mistake. Okay. Chalo. Now, when these mosquito bite a human, the sporozoites are introduced into his or her body, thereby initiating the events mentioned above. It is interesting to know that malarial parasite requires two hosts, digenic, okay? Two hosts is required, that is human and mosquito. To complete the life cycle, the female Anopheles mosquito is the vector. So, understood the difference between vector, no? Vector and, okay, done. Okay, malaria is done. So, here we will just write some symptoms. So students, here the most important thing is okay, most important thing is they'll have high fever, okay, reoccurring, that is recurring every 3 to 4 days. Okay, every 3 to 4 days. Got it? So this is the most important thing. Got it? And here I will write that. Okay, sporozoites are stored in the salivary gland. Yes or no? Okay, stored in the salivary gland. Of who? Mosquito. Obviously people will understand, no? 1 second. Salivary gland of mosquito. Got it? Yes, done. Yes, now we'll go for break. It's almost 2 o'clock. Okay, so is it okay, students? Because I did not have lunch, and after this I have to finish the class. That's the reason. Okay. Just give me a short break. I'll just not have lunch, just take something and come back fast. Okay, we have Amoebiasis, Ascariasis, Elephantiasis, and I want to start innate immunity. Fungi is there, and just hygiene and innate immunity. Let's see if we can do innate immunity today, because studio might not be there, so I have to see that. Students, 220 to 225 max. Okay, by the time I go down and come up, it will become that time. Ready? Okay, fine. Thank you so much, Madhumati and Tanuja. It's okay, now you can relax. It's okay, it'll happen. Okay. Yes, so is it fine? We'll get back at this time. Kutti lunch break. Maximum up to 225 it can go. Okay. Hello students, are you all back? Yes. Okay. Yes, welcome back all of you as well. So let's continue. Did you all have lunch? You people will be eating while watching the class only, no? Okay, ready? Yes, yes ma'am, ready. Should I tell the students break is over? Who is asking, do you have passport? Where are you taking, Rati? Where are you taking everyone? Okay, done. I have informed them. Let's continue. Okay. Yes, I had something as fast as possible. Okay, look here students, amoebiasis is the next disease. So last we did was malaria. So we understood malaria from the NCERT, as well as I made you write this, and also we wrote the causative agents as well. Okay, all those notes where will you get? You'll get it on biology by Gopika as well as by Vedantu NEET English. Later the links also will be added in NEET treasure box. Okay, now amoebiasis is causative agent students. Causative, okay, causative agent is what? Entamoeba, okay, Entamoeba histolytica. My students have learned it before also. Where did you learn this? Where did you learn this word? Entamoeba histolytica. You learned it in biological classification chapter. Yes or no? Biological classification chapter, you learned this Entamoeba histolytica when we were talking about amoeboid protozoans. Yes or no? So Entamoeba histolytica is the causative agent. And now what do they do? Right? How is the mode of transmission? Students, mode of transmissions is mainly with the help of a carrier. Now I told you carrier and vector difference is that carrier will not, okay, have any, okay, it will not have any sporal stage or any part of the infection. Entamoeba histolytica's one stage will not be there in the vector. Okay, it will just do the job of carrying. Okay, so not have any stages linked to it. Okay, any stages linked, that is no matter, no sporal stage, nothing will be there, just carry the matter. So it is mainly happening because of a carrier, and the carrier is none other than your housefly. Now Entamoeba histolytica would have, Entamoeba histolytica would have entered a person with the help of contaminated food as well. Now how did the food get contaminated is the question. Yes or no? Now the food got contaminated, students, by very simple thing, that is there was fecal matter. Okay, there was fecal matter. On the fecal matter, wait 1 second, I'll do it this side. Okay, there was fecal matter. On the fecal matter, who came and sat? Housefly came and sat. Okay, this is a butterfly. Okay, housefly. So sorry students, I cannot. 1 second. Okay, housefly, this is I created. Housefly came and sat. Okay, now this housefly will sit here its leg, everything is on the fecal matter. Now the same housefly will come and sit. Now where will it sit? Imagine in your home you have kept some food, okay, you have kept some food open, okay, could be anything, any food item, okay, some spinaches or something, you have kept it open, some food material you have kept it open. This housefly will come and sit, okay, come and sit on the food, okay, with those legs which was kept on the fecal matter. Now what is going to happen? The same, it will, okay, the same disease is going to happen. That is, this fecal matter is obviously contamination, no. Now this housefly will sit here, it will carry the disease all the way up to your food. Now you will consume this food, and through the fecal oro, this is called as fecal oro cavity, this route, okay, that is from the fecus to the mouth, right, oral. So fecal matter, this food, this once you consume this food, it will enter your body. So this is how the transmission is going to happen. Clear or not? Transmission is going to happen. It's a very simple thing, okay, nothing is that difficult. Got it? So this way the contamination is going to happen. So housefly is the carrier, and housefly is only going to carry the infection. It is not going to do any sporal stages or anything. Oh, symptoms, sorry. Symptoms, what are the symptoms? Yes, all of you, I think after lunch all of you are sleepy, okay, no energy, morning full energy, after that gone. Students, symptoms are what, students? First symptom is going to be, you will have constipation, okay, you will have constipation, again you will have extreme stomach pain as well, okay, stomach pain, or we can also say abdominal pain, same thing, okay. Abdominal pain is mainly when the intestine gets affected, okay. Sometimes you can also have vomiting and nausea as well. Vomiting is possible, but again these are all the general symptoms. Got it, all of you? Feco-oral cavity. Feco-oral cavity. Okay, done. Abdominal pain, again vomiting, nausea, all this is possible, again in extreme situations as well. So Entamoeba histolytica, a protozoan parasite in large intestine of a human, which causes amoebiasis. Okay, amoebiasis, or we can call it amoebic dysentery. Okay, amoebic dysentery. Now symptoms of this disease include constipation, abdominal pain and cramps, stools, excess mucus and blood clots. Blood clots, extreme level, okay, extreme level blood clots is possible, otherwise not. Houseflies act as mechanical carriers and serve to transmit the parasite from the fecus to the infected person's food. Okay, he's going to become infected. He didn't become infected, he's going to become infected. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to always keep the food covered. Next disease is going to be Ascariasis. Now Ascariasis story is like, students, what is going to happen? No, elephantiasis came. Okay, here only, right? Ascariasis story is something like this. The person had, okay, the person is infected with Ascaris. Now the person's stool, right, the person's stool is on the same ground, okay, this is the same ground where a farmer is going to do farming, okay, a farmer is going to do farming. Now this stool is going to mix with the soil, yes or no? On a long run this is going to mix with the soil. After some time this farmer is going to do some kind of cultivation here, okay, he did some kind of cultivation here. Now after this cultivation, these things have come to the market. This leaves or spinach or something has come to the market. From the market it is going to come to us, right, it is going to come to us. Now is there chance for us to get infection? Yes, there is chance for us to get infection, yes or no? Houseflies is a carrier, Rati, houseflies is a carrier. They are not vectors because they cannot do any life cycle inside them. To complete the whole parasitic lifestyle, not pathogenic disease, there should be one life cycle inside them to call them a vector. That is not happening here. So students, what has happened? Fecal matter, this fecal matter, the person was infected with Ascaris. Now this fecal matter, he has, he has opened, like in a sense he has done it on an open ground, the excreta is not disposed properly, so that has mixed with the soil. Now the farmer cultivated different plants there, and that has come to the market for selling. Now we buy that, and without properly washing it, we consume it. Now what is going to happen? The disease is going to come to us. So it is a long, like everything is connected with each other. So here, look here. Okay, this Ascaris, the common roundworm, okay, roundworm, and Wucheria, filarial worm, okay, Wucheria, that elephantiasis we are going to learn, filarial worm are some of the helminths. So protozoans done, you learned malaria and amoebiasis, that is entamoeba histolytica. Now you are going to study helminths. So bacteria done, typhoid and pneumonia, virus done, common cold you did. Then we are going to come to fungi will come. Now protozoans, malaria and entamoeba histolytica done. Now helminths you are going to do, that is Wucheria, bancrofti and Ascariasis. Clear or not? Now last one will be fungi, okay, that we will see, trichoderma, phyton or not, which are known to be pathogenic to man. Ascaris, an intestinal parasite, causes Ascariasis, okay. Symptoms of these disease include internal bleeding, okay, muscular pain, fever, anemia and blockage of intestinal passage. So it sounds very dangerous, no? That is because the infection has reached, okay, all of us, and it can also, understand students, these worms also can go to your brain, okay, they can travel through the bloodstream to any parts of your body, and there are a lot of people who have got fits. I don't know how many of you have heard it, fits, no? You know, the person will fall, okay, I do not know another term for it, okay. Fits is what we normally tell it. That people have got that because they have not washed the leafy vegetables properly, and that worm has directly entered into the brain. Because of it, what is going to happen? They later in the stages clotting can happen, but at the initial stages the nerve connection can get changed, okay. So that is going to happen. So blockage of intestinal passage as well. The eggs of the parasite are excreted along with the feces of an infected person, which contaminates the soil, water, plants, etc. A healthy person acquires this infection through contaminated water, vegetable and fruits. Understood? Got it? Water, vegetable and fruits. So always wash your leafy vegetables. Do not trust leafy vegetables, okay. Understand, specially I'll tell you, the most infected one is your cabbage, the one that you make gobi manchuri out of it. No, when you go and buy from outside gobi manchuri, realize that that person do not invest time in taking care of your health. He will chumma wash it 2 times and then dip it directly into the masala and put the food color and everything and fry and give. Now what will happen? The worm also will be fried with the gobi manchuri. So you can get disease, okay. Other than that, if the worm is alive, okay, obviously after frying the worm will not be alive, okay. So but understand, sometimes what happen, we buy the cauliflowers and we do not wash it properly, thoroughly, okay. So you have to make sure that you open every single, you know, the leaflet, you know, the entire bunch, and you check if there is worm, okay. It's because cauliflower highly gets affected by worm. It is one of the ones that worms love to feed on, okay. And now how much of a pesticide they put, they are not going to do it properly. So avoid as much as eating cauliflower. But if you like, you know, like veg options are very less, so in case you feel like, no ma'am, I only like cauliflower, make sure you wash it, boil it in turmeric water and then only consume, okay. Yes, you will get a worm Manchurian instead of cauliflower Manchurian, okay. So be careful. Outside food is tasty, but what to do, sometimes at situations like today I had to eat, I didn't have an option, but if possible always try to eat clean, okay. Done? Yes, okay, full class and all I'm giving you. Yes, broccoli also, but broccoli I have not found that much, but my god, I have seen in cauliflower, students. Cauliflower is crazy number of worms are there in cauliflower, you know, so many of them, okay. Done. Chalo. Okay, we don't cook cauliflower, ma'am. Okay, elephantiasis or filariasis, this is again causative agent, is what, students? Wucheria we tell actually, Wucheria bancrofti, okay, bancrofti, okay, bancrofti. Wucheria bancrofti is the one. They have around 9 varieties and all, but you have only one. Okay. Now the mode of transmission, this is also, we have a vector here. Okay. Mode of transmission is with the help of Culex mosquito, female Culex mosquito. This is the vector. Okay. Mode of transmission. The vector is here. Yes. Got it? Culex. Yes. Correct, no? Yeah, bancrofti. Yes, mosquito is the problem here, okay? Mosquito is the problem. Students, Wucheria bancrofti, Wucheria malai also is there. Okay, W.M.A.L.A.Y.I, okay? Malai, okay, malai. This two can cause the, this one, I'll write here O. / okay. Now Culex mosquito is the vector that causes it. Now what happens is extreme swelling of the legs. Okay, extreme swelling of the legs, in the sense you cannot even imagine. Say this is the normal leg. Okay, this is how the normal leg of a person will look like, but this one extreme, like this, like this, it is going to happen, students. Okay, like this swelling is going to happen. This much difference you will be able to notice. This extreme. Okay. Why always female, it seems? Because males are useless. I mean in mosquitoes, okay? Don't take it in wrong way. Males are not going to do anything. They're only going to sing song and bite a person. Okay, got it? Yes. Yes, not Malayali, Malai. Okay, don't write Malayali. Don't write Wucheria Malayali. Okay, it's Malai. Okay, Culex mosquito vector. Is it clear? Now, students, symptoms, as I told you. Symptoms are going to be swelling. See, students, swelling can go up to a stage, in especially males, swelling can go up to a stage where the even their private parts are also swollen. Okay, and this swelling is because of the inflammation, that is because of the lymphatic systems. Okay, lymphatic systems. Inflammation in the lymphatic systems or organs, you can tell. Okay, yes. Now don't take it in the wrong way, ma'am. Don't, oh, useless and all. Don't cry. Okay, I meant in mosquitoes, actually they are useless. Okay, they're not good. But it's good, no? This, look at this females, how much problem they're making. All deathly diseases, this people only spread. So I am with the males for this thing. Okay, that is, don't cause any problem, because in real life, okay, in real life though, a lot of problems are happening. No solutions only. At least in one organism, they are not harmful. That is mosquito. Okay. Rasmalai, gulab jamun, all this you people write and keep. None of this you write, okay? So students, what is going to happen? There's going to be thickening of the tissues, okay? Skin, all this is going to happen, okay? Thickening of tissues, okay? Skin, swelling, even it can lead up to the private parts, okay? It can go up to the private parts. Wucheria bancrofti or Wucheria malai, the filarial worms causes a slowly developing chronic inflammation. This is chronic, okay, deadly, and it will not go, of the organ in which they live for many years. Usually the lymphatic vessels of the lower limbs, especially lymphatic vessels of the lower limbs, and the disease is called as elephantiasis. So it will swell up as much as elephant's leg, no, that much it will swell up. That is the reason it's called as elephantiasis or filariasis. Okay, now the disease, okay, understood. The genital organs are also affected, resulting in gross deformity. Students, this is again, in extreme situations, it will go up all the way up to the genital organs. That's what I told you, genital organs, and the pathogens are transmitted to a healthy person by the bite of a female Culex mosquito. That's all. You don't have to know anything more. Don't have to know anything more. Here I'll just write chronic inflammation. Okay, chronic inflammation. Okay, and it affects yes, done. Okay, done. Now student, fungi, here only one paragraph is there. Okay, ready? Last topic. Typing mistake. What happened? Okay, look here. Many fungi belonging to genera Microsporum, Trichophyton, Epidermophyton. Okay, these three people only you have to remember. That is your Microsporum, Trichophyton and Epidermophyton are responsible for ringworms. All of you know, no? Students, I want to tell all of you, if you are going to gym or if you are going to any workout place, like in the sense you are going for yoga or you are going for running, something, there is chances that there is so much sweat, right? People sweat. No, now what is going to happen? You do not wipe that place and you go and stay or sit in that same place, you touch that place, then what is going to happen? You have chances of getting ringworm allergy, because fungi specially grows in moist places. So if the condition is moist, that means the fungi is going to grow there, and it is very common. Now you would have noticed it's very common in places like gym to have ringworm allergy, and it will spread at a mass. Okay, because everyone is in contact, every same tools, same dumbbells, everything is in touch, no? So everyone will go and touch each other. So always make sure that when you're going and you see that that person is sweating and they have sat in that place, use some sanitizer, wipe the place, then only go sit, and immediately go and wash your hands after that. See, washing hands is not possible every then and now, but keep a small sanitizer with you and just wipe your hands, okay? Because there is chances that ringworm allergy can happen very commonly, okay? So here what students happen, this is the most common infectious disease, that is it can spread from me to you, you to me very fast, okay? And this is appearance is how? Appearance of a dry scaly lesions on the various parts of the body, such as your skin, nails, okay, scalp, these places you will be able to see. That could be because you're sharing combs, okay, with another person, and that person has a ringworm allergy or a fungal allergy and you're using the same comb. That's how dandruff also spreads, all of you know, right? Now are the main symptoms of this disease. These lesions are accompanied by intense itching. So how do you know you have a ringworm allergy? When you start intensely itching. Now normally if you get a mosquito bite, 2-3 minutes you will do like this, after this you are not going to get affected, okay? But if you get a ringworm, you have continuous feeling of itching it, okay? And that portion will get red and red, inflammation will happen there to show that you have an allergy, okay? Sometimes you might get confused with food allergy and ringworm allergy. When some people eat walnuts and all, you will see rashes, but here notice that it's a fungal allergy. You will be able to see white spots, okay? You will be able to see white spot. So heat and moisture help these fungi to grow, which makes them thrive in skin folds such as those in the groin or between the toes, okay? Here near your neck region there is chances, okay? Here foldings of your elbow, right here, this here regions, there are chances, okay? These places chances are more where the skin is or not exposed to sunlight for a longer time. Now ringworms are generally acquired from soil or by using towels, clothes or even combs of infected person. Is this clear? Is this clear? Chalo, okay. So here I am just writing few things, okay, which you have to remember. Microsporum, Trichophyton, Epidermophyton. These are the genres or okay, these are the Microsporum, Trichophyton and Epidermophyton. Okay, these are the causative agents. And how is the mode of transmission, students? Mode of transmission is by sharing, okay, sharing clothes, combs, okay, it could be anything where the sweat is involved, and because of that, okay. Yes. So look here, sharing clothes, combs, etc. That is the mode of transmission, and it could also be places where there is more moisture content, okay. Now symptoms are going to be dry, itchy, okay, areas, dry itchy areas, scaly lesions are visible, okay, and rashes and irritation will be there, okay, irritation will be there. So to avoid this, always make sure you sanitize and take care of yourself, okay, you sanitize and take care of yourself. The rashes will look something like this, students. If this is the area that is affected, this is how the rashes will look like. Sometime itching continuously, there will be some red spots here and there in the corners. Okay, corners there will be red spots, but that's because of extreme itching. Okay, extreme itching. Got it? Done, done, done. Okay, now maintenance. Maintenance is how? Very simple. I have to maintain my personal hygiene. I have to make sure that I do not share, utensils and other things with the person who is infected, right? So, maintenance of personal and public hygiene is very, very important. Okay, here this is an EVS class. So, for prevention and control of many infectious disease. See, now during the COVID time, if all of you remember, the only thing that people requested, saying that please, we beg you not to do is wear mask wherever you're going. But still, lot of people at the village, lot of people at the rural areas were very against the form of using masks because they never used it. Okay, they never used it. So they were against the fact that why should I wear mask? Why should I stay at home? I need to go for work. If I do not work, how am I? So all that, because of which lot of lives were lost because they were not listening to doctors or any medical assistance because of the I don't know, the need, that moment situation, whatever they were going through. Many lives actually during the COVID time was lost because of people's negligence. When it is told by the doctor that you have to do it, you have to do it. Okay, there is no, you people are the future doctors. If you tell something, you should be in a position, and the patient also should be in a position to understand and also make that decision rightly, because you are the warriors, right? During those hard times only you will be there. Others all will be sitting at their luxury, sitting with their families, but you people will be on the grounds, right? You people will be on the grounds checking, doing as much as possible. Okay, so yes, so measures for personal, so make it a habit that you do it from now on, so that later on you will not have a problem. Okay. Sony, try it, no? Okay, try it and see if it works. Came off, Mr. Gentleman and woman, I have a speech to tell. Okay, yes, so measures for personal hygiene include keeping the body clean. Okay, first. Okay, consumption of clean drinking water. Students, always drink clean water. If you're finding no place to drink water, at least go and drink some tender coconut instead of drinking juices from some random roadside person. Okay, because he might have taken water from anywhere he found. Okay, because they are not going to buy the Bisleri water and give you juice. He is not your relative. So if you find like you realize that okay, this place does not have any good hygienic water, everything is contaminated, buy tender coconut and drink instead. Don't do such things, small things that you can change. Okay, public hygiene includes proper disposal of waste and excreta. This is very important because we saw that ascariasis is caused because the excreta is not disposed properly, right? Disposed properly. So periodic cleaning and disinfection of water reservoirs, pools, cesspools, tanks, observing standard practices of hygiene. So whenever you're going to places like amusement parks, always make sure that you don't jump into the water like you're crocodile or first time you're seeing water. Be calm, be be little conscious, understand that okay, a lot of people have contaminated the water, so because of it, don't jump into the water, drink the water and then get sick for 1 week. That all the fun that you did for that one day will get over in 1 week. Okay, got it? Yes, you're not fish or something that was put on land and you had to jump into the water and you're holding for your last breath, that you saw a lazy pool and you had to jump. Nothing like that. Aram se you can jump. Okay, you can take your time and jump. You don't have to be like, oh my god, water, after so many, like that zoo animals and all we take in come, no, outside they'll be like very excited to see. Calm down, be aram se and then go through things. Okay, don't jump into things and then get sick. Okay, these measures are particularly essential where the infectious agents are transmitted through food and water. Okay, food and water such as typhoid, amoebiasis, okay, amoebiasis, ascariasis. In cases of airborne diseases such as pneumonia and common cold, students, this and all we cannot do anything. Now see, if I go outside, I'm exposed to dust, I have dust allergy. Upon that, if I have common cold, everything happens, then we cannot do anything. But we have to try to understand, okay, this person is infected. If this person is infected, I have to stay away from that person. Okay, got it? Yes. Yes. So in addition to the above measures, they're all laughing. Close contact with an infected person or their belongings should be avoided. For disease such as malaria and filariasis, what you have to do, that are transmitted through mosquitoes. Okay, you have to make sure that you use mosquito repellent and also use all out other things. In most important measure is to control or eliminate vectors. Make sure that you do not have, you know, plants like water, stagnant water anywhere where the mosquito will come, happily build their family, and then you will be suffering. So make sure that wherever stagnant water is there, you check if there are any mosquito, you know, eggs in that, and try to clean the water then and there. Okay, this can be achieved by avoiding stagnant water in and around your residential area. For this you have to go for a walk. You have to see where and all stagnant water is there. If you sit at home, how will you know? Okay, if you sit at home, how will you know? So you should be careful of that. Okay, now students, other things that people do is regular cleaning of household coolers, use of mosquito nets, introducing fishes like Gambusia is the fish that will feed on mosquito. Okay, and spraying insecticide in ditches, drainage areas, swamps and all. Government was doing this for some time. I don't know, now also they're doing. Okay. Thank you, Medico. Yeah. So here, and then mesh and all that, you people don't know. Such precautions have become all the major important, especially in the light of recent, you know, the ADs students, dengue students. Dengue, chikungunya is a big threat to India. Okay, big threat to India. We have to get rid of it, but no idea how we'll get rid of it. And sometimes it could be because of our carelessness as well. Okay, it could be because of our carelessness as well. Okay, so we are done with this chapter. I wanted to start with immunity, but I don't think we can do it today. Okay, immunity is not possible today. So that's why we stopped at common diseases. It took actually longer time than I expected, but can't do anything, it's okay. So yes, we have finished with human health and diseases part 1. Now students, all of you know about MVSAT exam. I told you in last class as well, MVSAT exams are happening, so definitely give it an attempt and get your prizes. You can get iPhones, you can get MacBook, you can get all of it. If you don't want, you can give it to me. So but write the exam and get the marks. Okay, all jokes apart, write it. Okay. Yes, dengue and chikungunya, I'm still in a confusion, should I do or not, because last time nothing came out of it. So I am very, you know, maybe students at the last end part we will do at the month of maybe December or something, like a overall revision or something. Otherwise I feel it's not. Okay, Abhijos, I'll be doing it in 2 parts. Okay, on Teachers Day, I'll finish human health and diseases. I'm not going to take it into 3 parts, is what I believe, because drug and drug abuse might take 1.5 hours. And immunity will take quite some time. Okay, immunity will take quite some time. So that day we will do a little long marathon. Okay, that time we'll do maybe 3.5 hours of marathon and we'll try to finish it. Let's hope that we finish it. Okay, because every day one new thing will happen. So yes, so thank you so much for joining. Do not fail to go to the description box. We have our NEET treasure box. Links are there. Go to the link. You'll be able to see all the that notes and the links of solution that you have to do. Oh, very nice. We have done the target today. Awesome. Thank you so much all of you for very cooperatively making sure that the target is reached. Now all these notes I'll be sharing on Vedantu NEET English Telegram as well as on Biology by Gopika. Now all you have to do is download the notes, study and read your NCERT. Now you have already read NCERT with me, so today you can take a chill pill break, but next class when I'm teaching you immunity, you will have to read NCERT. Okay, so how was the class, students? Did you all enjoy the class? Yes, Tejaswini, as of now they have given the same syllabus as 2024, no change has come. Let's just hope that they make the alteration necessary so we can, you know, focus on what is needed. But let's just wait. Okay, so I hope the class was really fun. I loved last time your comments on structural organization and cockroach and frog also. You people put such beautiful comments. So today GM Express is not going to happen because it's an RNA series, but in NCERT line by line GM Express is going to happen. So thank you so much. See you all. Tata, bye bye. Take care. Don't fail to comment. Next class I'll do practice questions also.